Hi, thanks for clicking on the video. As you can see, I'm back out in another local reserve. I'll take you along. It's mid-May, got a beautiful day, late autumn. It's a Tuesday, so there's not very many people around, so we've more or less got the park to ourselves. It's absolutely beautiful here. I've actually been here before a couple of times and managed to get lost every time I've been here. We're surrounded by houses, so it's not such a big blunder, but we can always get back to the car if we phone an Uber, I suppose. We've never quite come to that, but it's quite a large reserve, this one. I've seen kangaroos here before, or wallabies. There's rumoured to be koalas, but I haven't managed to see any yet. Maybe we'll get lucky today. If I included the footage from the beginning of the walk, there's a creek near the entrance. It's quite pretty. It's a little bit of a cleared area. Looks like a nice sort of spot to have a brew. But, I might go back there on the way out of the park and give it a try if the dogs... Well, there's not a koala in the tree, there's a she oak there. And just in the fork you might be able to see a carpet python. Looks like it's resting at the moment. Well, he's a big fella, and here I was thinking it was too late in the season for snakes. Yeah, so as you can see, if you can see, I've got a flannelette shirt on, long trousers. It started off quite cool this morning. A few weeks ago I went camping in a bit of vacant land near where I live, and not a reserve, just unused land. I suppose a bit mushy here. And I went because I thought it was too late in the season for there to be any snakes around, but I think we've just been proven wrong on that one. Carpet pythons aren't venomous, but still wouldn't like to wake up with one sort of dangling from the tree next to the tent. One of my favourite YouTube channels is a channel called John Rogers. John walks around London, more or less weekly stroll, following rivers, doing the London circuit, visiting suburbs and parks. Very engaging. But, one of the things that strikes me about them is that he always has a vague plan and a map, a guide, some details he's gotten from a guide, and never quite gets to where he intends to, or if he does, it's not quite by the intended means. Always gets lost for a moment on his walks. And I can say that this particular walk, I know I'm on the Scorpion track. I sort of looked on all trails this morning and grabbed a portion of the Scribbly Gum Reserve, printed it out to take with me as a kind of a guide. Of course, I wasn't intending to go to the Scorpion track, so I don't have that portion of the map with me. Anyway, we'll see how things go. Well, this track really winds back on itself over and over again. Very serpentine. We've managed to get to the bottom of the hill into a gully. Looks like we're about to cross a creek here. We're on the edge of the park again, a creek, maybe just a mud puddle. It's just a bit mushy here. This might take a bit of effort to get across. See another crossing here. Provided a little bridge for us this time. And on this side of the bridge there's a track. Apparently that goes off to Capalaba, 4.7. And this is Cleveland. I don't know if you can read that sign. Capalaba straight up the hill, Cleveland back this way. But looking at the map, such that it is, I have a very strong suspicion that I've actually left the reserve. I'm now on this cycle path that connects Capalaba behind me to Cleveland, which runs just north of the reserve. I'm really not worried about it. It's a nice walk. It'll get me back to the car park where I've left the car. So really nothing lost. It's a very pleasant walk down here. Just beyond this chair, you can see here there's another path that leaves the cycle path and runs along the creek. I might give that a try. Well, coming off that path seemed like a good idea until I got to this point. See, everything's underwater here. It's a bit of a dead end. I can see if I can get through there. On the other side I'm high and dry, but I've got no way of getting to there. I guess that means I'll have to go back to the cycle path, which, yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So it's just interesting to find this space anyway. Just found another path off the cycleway. See where this goes. Okay, so I've joined up with the track I came in on. I went down this way. I might just go back down here again for a little while. Yeah, so I'm back at the creek. I might see if I can find somewhere down here to have a brew up. Well, I'm back where I started the walk. It's a nice little spot to stop for a rest here. For all the rain that we've had, this creek, which is usually dry, is full to the brim, so to speak. The cycle path was up in that direction. I got down to a point in this creek and I just couldn't cross it using the track, and I didn't particularly want to go through the grass. It was quite thick, long, and now that I've seen what some of the residents of this place look like, I'm not that keen to encounter them. So there's my morning tea today, a chai latte and a chocolate nut bar. All very healthy. Well, it's certainly a boil that's on there. Just move my coffee mug, now full of chai latte, and grab this thing here without burning myself. Hi, I'm going to sign off now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think in the spirit of all great hiking videos, didn't quite get to where we intended to get and didn't see what we intended to see, but we found some places in this reserve I haven't been before. I saw a python, completely unexpected this time of year. I had a brew next to a beautiful creek. Yeah, I've really enjoyed myself. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for getting this far. I might catch you on another one. Bye for now.